Okay, so apparently a new Shadow Man game got announced yesterday, and I want to talk about it because if you guys don't know, I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Shadow Man video games. At least I've never really read the comics. I'm not really a big comic or book reader, so um, I never really got into those um, forms of media with Shadow Man. But I really did enjoy the original Shadow Man on the PC and the N64 because the N64 is the one I grew up playing, but we never really beat it back then. But I'm going to talk about this new one called Shadow Man Dark Legacy, DARQUE Legacy. I don't know why it's spelled that way. Maybe that's like an alternate spelling for it in certain parts of the world. I don't know. Somebody can tell me in the comments. But we're going to talk about it today. I'm gonna read you guys the synopsis on Steam's page about it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, all that good stuff. Click the bell button, all that good jazz. So let's get into this video about Shadow Man Dark Legacy. Alright, so pulling up this page here, it says, for centuries the Bonfie, I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It's spelled Boniface. I don't know how to pronounce that correctly. It's probably like a Louisianan name or like a French name. I would assume. So I'm gonna Boniface. I don't know. Anyway, that family has carried the legacy, the dark legacy, the mantle of the Shadow Man. Walker between the worlds, sworn to preserve the veil between life and death. Now novice Shadow Man, Jack Bonefee or Boniface, whatever, is thrust into the path of a growing evil that threatens everything his predecessors have fought for. Building upon decades of Shadow Man tales told within Valiant Comics, this new chapter is an original story developed in partnership with Valiant Entertainment, which I hope they give you some kind of background to him at least, because I don't really want to read the comics till I get Jack's whole backstory. In Shadow Man Dark Legacy, duel against a horrifying cast of enemies in a challenging visceral combat. Clash with the brethren, fantastical brethren cultists from hammer-wielding brutes to sorcerous necromancers, and battle truly wretched creatures that have slithered forth from the most desolate depths, deliver brutal and bloody finishers with a range of Shadow Man weapons. Brutal and bloody finishers. That almost sounds like a kind of like a Punisher-esque or like God of War type game, maybe? I don't know. Because in the original Shadow Man, you never did stuff like that. You always had your shadow gun, like your voodoo weapons, but they were never like bloody and brutal. So it sounds like you can get more physical in this game. A sense of an RPG light character progression system, upgrading your character to acquire new skills and become a Shadow Man worthy of fear. Then it's just basically bullet points what I just basically said. Enthralling narrative, pulse pointing horror action with enthralling characters and dialogue, spine-chilling horror, an atmosphere with thick and nerve-fraying tension. Parallel worlds explore the environments of both live side and dead side with unique gameplay opportunities. Pushing combat, challenging yet approachable and rewarding melee combat. See, that's what I just said. It sounds like it's like a God of War or a Punisher PS2. If you guys have played that game, it sounds like it's that kind of style, which is fine by me. That sounds kind of neat, to be honest. Action-packed boss encounters. Test your mettle against monstrous demonic bosses from the darkest pits of Deadside. So there we go. And it's being produced and published by Blowfish Studios, who have done games such as, see if there's any notable games that I know of. No, I have never heard of any of these games. So, hopefully Blowfish Studios is good at what they do. But there you go. That's the whole little synopsis on the Steam page. And during the trailer, I'm going to show the trailer while I'm doing this video. But during the trailer, the teaser, they don't even really show anything. They just say, like, it's for PS5 and Xbox Series consoles and, of course, PC. So no Switch. Surprise, surprise. Because the Switch is really, really aging and kind of sucks. Because it can't keep up with new tech of today. So, no Switch. And it doesn't look like it's going to have a last gen port. Which means no PS4, no Xbox Series S or 1. Nothing like that. So, that's fine by me because I have a PS5, so I'm all for that. So I'm looking forward to this, but like I said earlier, I hope they give you some sort of prologue or something that you can kind of dive into Jack's whole deal with the mantle of Shadow Man, because the only Shadow Man I'm familiar with is Michael Lavoie. That's the only one I'm familiar with. I don't want to go out and try to like buy the comics to read up on Jack, but hopefully whenever this game comes out, because I have no idea, I don't even have any predictions of when this game would come out, but hopefully when it does, they may release some kind of like companion book or something. I really don't know, because I want to be somewhat familiar with this character before I dive into this game, because judging by what I just read, it sounds like it's going to be pretty cool. And it sounds like it's going to blow the original one out of the water. And I'm not knocking the original one. The original one's still a fantastic game, especially the remaster. The remaster is basically a love letter to the original, plus a bunch of other new stuff they added. Especially for the PS4 version that just recently, like a few months ago, got the patch that the PC version had. So now, if you buy Shadow Man Remastered, you can actually play the game in its entirety. When I first played Shadow Man Remastered, it wasn't fully complete. It still had a lot of new content, but not near as much as it does now. So that's why I kind of need to go back through and play the PS4 version, because I don't really want to play it on my PC again, but I guess I could, but I don't really want to. I want to play it on console because I already played through it. But I really should play through it on console. I really wish I could stream it with you guys and play it with you guys. But like I said in that community post, like the only way I can really effectively stream stuff like that would be to get a laptop or something like that. And I don't really have the funds to do that, so I mean, I guess I'll just have to do a video. Maybe I'll just do a video playthrough of it or something, if I can figure out a way to just record straight gameplay from it. I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys are fans of Shadow Man, or have you read the comics? Are you familiar with Jack? Can you give me some backstory on him? Let me know in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace. And oh, by the way, no Patreon shout out, because I just want to get this video out, because it's still a relevant topic. So I'm just going to quickly add this as quick as I can, get it out there to you guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you to all my Patreon supporters. I love you guys. You guys know that. Thanks for watching. Peace. Again. For real this time.